RHOA fans slam Porsha Williams for betraying Kenya Moore. RHOA fans are slamming Porsha Williams for betraying her former co-star Kenya Moore. Although the two have always maintained a hot and cold relationship, no one seemed to expect Porsha to diss Kenya. So when did this happen and over what? Keep reading for further details. RHOA fans slam Porsha for betraying Kenya. In the latest episode of RHOA, Kenya Moore did something that caused her demise on the series. She had a grand opening for her hair spa, but it had one hitch. Kenya posted explicit pics of her co-star and newcomer, Britt Eady. This caused jaws to drop and Kenya to be let go from the show. Yet, viewers were very displeased with Bravo as Britt had threatened Kenya with a gun previously. Therefore, if Britt's behavior had been adequately addressed and handled, Kenya may not have felt the need to retaliate. Fans do not condone what Kenya did, but they feel Britt should have lost her peach as well. Unfortunately, Porsha Williams does not appear to be on Kenya's side in this situation. She has thrown her support to Britt, and that has rubbed many fans the wrong way. Before the controversial episode aired on Bravo, Britt posted this on her social media. In the comment section, Porsha chimed in with this, "Still." This was a strong sign of support to the newcomer as Britt came back with this, "That part." Immediately, this shocked fans that Porsha, who has been gone for several seasons and just returned this year, just abandoned Kenya. Moreover, both women were in the wrong, so maybe she should have stayed neutral. After RHOA fans saw Porsha Williams standing by Britt Eady, they had a lot to say. They were disappointed in her and had to wonder where her loyalty was. A year ago, fans were shocked but happy that Porsha and Kenya were following each other on social media. This was when Porsha's return was still speculation, leading viewers to believe that they would soon film together again. The downfall of Porsha. Britt Eady's behavior is not appreciated at all. However, she does not like any negativity in her social media, so she shared that all haters would be blocked. Did that include those who are against Porsha Williams for standing by her and ignoring Kenya Moore? RHOA fans and followers were very passionate when they stood up to Porsha. It is unclear why Kenya has been pushed to the side by Porsha, but maybe she will address it down the line. In any case, she has not gained any points from viewers over this. Porsha Williams, once hailed as one of the real housewives of Atlanta's most lovable firecrackers, is facing major heat from fans who say she's done the unthinkable, betrayed her longtime frenemy turned ally, Kenya Moore. Social media lit up like a Bravo reunion couch after recent reports surfaced suggesting Porsha not only sided with producers against Kenya, but may have also played a quiet role in her former castmate's controversial season 16 exit. Let's rewind. Kenya Moore, a cornerstone of RHOA since season 5, was allegedly suspended mid-season after an explosive incident during filming that included accusations of a dark stunt involving another cast member's personal trauma. Bravo has remained tight-lipped, but fans believe there's more to the story, and now whispers are pointing fingers at none other than Porsha. A fragile alliance rebuilt, then destroyed. For years, Kenya and Porsha embodied the term reality TV rivalry. From megaphone shouting matches to reunion walk-offs, the two divas clashed over everything from friendships to exes to who really carried the franchise. But in recent seasons, a surprising shift occurred. When Kenya opened up about her messy divorce from Mark Daly, Porsha appeared sympathetic. During season 13's social justice movement arc, the women even found common ground outside the drama. By season 14, fans were cautiously optimistic. Could these two queens bury the hatchet for good? Apparently not. Word on the curb is that Porsha returned to RHOA this season with a new energy and a new alliance. Insiders say she's been cozying up to producers, allegedly positioning herself as the show's new anchor now that OGs like Manon Leakes and Candy Burris have exited. But the real kicker? When Kenya's suspension drama erupted, Porsha reportedly refused to back her. Instead of defending Kenya, or at least remaining neutral, fans believe she stood by quietly as Kenya was thrown under the Bravo bus. You were supposed to be her sister. RHOA loyalists are not having it. She stood by Kenya when nobody else did, and this is how Porsha repays her. One fan fumed on Twitter. A true snake move. Kenya literally supported her through her Simon scandal and baby mama drama, another user wrote. But now Porsha is smiling in everyone's face while Kenya's being iced out? Nah, she's dead wrong. Instagram threads and Reddit forums quickly turned into battlegrounds, with fans accusing Porsha of sabotaging Kenya's place in the franchise to reclaim the spotlight. She always wanted to be the fan favorite again, one Redditor posted. She sees Kenya as a threat. Now that Candy's gone and Nene isn't welcome back, she's trying to be that girl. But this is not the way. Damage control or diva defense? Porsha hasn't publicly responded to the backlash, yet. She's been busy posting glamorous photos from her luxury lifestyle, promotional shots from her beauty brand, and cheeky quotes about protecting your peace. Fans are reading between the lines. Porsha knows what she did. One user commented beneath her latest Instagram post, "That's why she's pretending nothing happened." Others are demanding Bravo release the unedited footage of the alleged incident that led to Kenya's suspension, claiming the network is protecting certain cast members while villainizing others. If Kenya really crossed the line, fine, but if Porsha sat back and let her get painted as the villain when she knows better, that's betrayal, a longtime viewer tweeted. Pure and simple. Kenya's cryptic comeback. As for the queen of twirls herself, Kenya hasn't held back. She's taken to her own socials with a mix of vague quotes and sharp-edged shade. In one tweet, she wrote, "Funny how silence speaks louder than words. But don't worry, the truth always comes out. #stay tuned." She also posted a throwback photo of herself and Porsha laughing at a season 13 reunion, taping with the caption, "Memories are funny things, some fade, some haunt, some reveal." Woo. While she hasn't directly named Porsha in any of her posts, the implications are clear. Kenya feels betrayed, and she's not staying quiet forever. Is this the final straw? Bravo has not confirmed whether Kenya will return full-time to the show once her suspension ends. But fans are already picking sides, and Porsha is starting to lose ground with the diehards who once rooted for her redemption arc. Porsha went from being everyone's fave to being part of the problem, one fan wrote. If this is her idea of a comeback, it's not giving what she thinks it's giving. Some are even calling for a Kenya spin-off, or at least a crossover to another franchise like Real Housewives' Ultimate Girls Trip, where she might find a more supportive sisterhood. I'd rather watch Kenya and Candiace Dillard Bassett take over Dubai than see her get dragged by her own so-called friends again, a commenter posted. Bravo's next move. As the fallout continues, one thing is certain. The upcoming season of RHOA just got a lot more explosive. With shifting alliances, unresolved tension, and a fanbase demanding answers, the spotlight is squarely on Porsha. Can she defend her decisions, or will the court of public opinion decide she's no longer a peach worth rooting for? One thing's for sure, sisterhood in Atlanta is looking more like a battlefield than a brunch date, and somewhere Nina is probably sipping wine, watching it all unfold, and saying, "Now that's some real shade." Stay tuned. The peaches are bruised and the gloves are officially off.